Lord Sunbreeze may not think I'm worthy of joining his family.
Alright boys, unfortunately we do have a 7-man lobby for the final here. That is unfortunate, of course. Someone decided to not show up, hence the wait. If there's anybody even left in the stream after that wait time, probably not. I'm talking to myself, and probably Jitch and Pawn, but that's fine boys. You know what? We're okay. So we're finally underway with game 1 of 3. Very exciting. I'm not here, says Jitch. You just want me to backseat you by like pointing out your mistakes, dude. 5-head gameplay by Jitch. Potential double gloves for Life Rock here. He does opt for it. Got a chainmail here. We got a chainmail here. Double here for Draki. And a helm chainmail start for Pink Star. This is the nuts right here, boys. Oh my god, is he Pawn? Dude, I love it. Man appears literally 1 minute after we finally start, dude. Actually insane. I'm losing my mind, dude. Holy shit. It's like Schrodinger's AFK, man. Dude. Every time. It's whenever you start, he will start. I thought there's a break time, so I take my dinner. Oh, dude. Actual Pepe hands for this guy. Actual peep hands, dude. Oh no. Pink Star's saying maybe remake, and he got a literal god start with the double chain helm. So, you know, that says something, right? It's up to the players and the admins, I guess, if they want to restart. Okay, can't restart that now according to the rules. Ooh. Ooh, it looks like we are going to stick with 7, boys. Drama is live. 7-man final. Pog you, dude. Alright. It's the moment you guys start, he decides to come back. No matter when you started. If you started 10 minutes ago, he'd have been back 10 minutes ago, dude. I'm telling you. He does indeed, dude. The double chain helm is quite literally my nut button, dude. I see that shit, I am immediately... a word I can't say on Twitch. Okay, Pink Star takes it. Hobgun OP. So just the Underlord breakdown real quick. We have got 4 Hobguns and 3 NSXs. I'm a big fan of Hobgun. Especially early game. Ooh, the early BM pair. Okay. Pink Star does have the option to play Brawnies this game. Like, no meme. No Caparino. No Cappuccino. He can sell 1 unit, probably this. No. He's just going to stay on 3. I thought he would have leveled and put in the second BM, but you do you, buddy. Two of the players who won choosing to stay on 3, and it looks like someone that lost opted to push as well to 4. And that's who Pinkstar queued into. Is his level 3 board enough to win? Gonna be tight. As I said, he does have good items, but I don't know if it's gonna be enough. I think the extra unit would have made the difference here. Probably gonna kick himself for not leveling now. The extra unit very well could have changed that. But it is a Venno 2 that's stacked up pretty well, so maybe not. Jitch, the sole win streaker right now, only player maintaining 100 health. Let's check out his fight. Pretty good start, actually opting for the 3 mage buff, not something you see nowadays since the nerf, the change. But he's doing it. Interesting that he's actually managing to win with a double Vipe boost to start, but I guess the value in the very first couple rounds is actually pretty decent. So just 2 stars a hit, it loses its effectiveness though.
You people are useless. You're all incompetent.
Okay, well, Jit's got chunked, and now Life Rock, the only win streaker. Nobody at 100 health, very competitive lobby, no one getting a free ride at the start here. Nice to see, honestly, nice to see indeed. Wait, Jitch, aren't you live? How are you in this chat? Am I on your iPad again? For fuck's sake, dude. Goddamn Jitch, dude. Nobody being allowed to streak for very long here. So competitive right now. Insane. Beatdowns happening left and right. Interesting early alliance tags. We've actually got a scrappy board here from Draki. Something fresh. Finally, I'm excited for this. I want to see what direction this goes. Looking like Scrappy Sins at a glance, which could be quite fun to watch. Are we going to see another win streaker cut down? Looks like we might be. Oh my god, we are. Oh no, the IO though. The IO res is coming in. Bringing back a 2-star axe. It will be enough to turn the tides here. Hypermock's win streak is safe. First person to not lose it at 3. Very competitive lobby, but one player is finally breaking away somewhat. Penka now on a 3 streak as well. Yo, Jag, what's up, man? Hey, Doug. Well met, friend. So, going into round 10, we have fire breaks for all of the Hobgun boys. We've got one rejuvenating ritual for Jitch and another for Penka. And we've got chaotic hunter for medium base. Both respectable choices. Yo, Jag. It's not knockout, my friend. No. This is the DUC final. Game 1 of 3. The only knockout tournament I know of right now is my one on Fridays. Everything else is normal or duo. But I imagine other TOs will pick up the knockout mode soon. Ranked is coming, so... I just snuck out ahead of them. Easier for me because I'm a daily tournament kind of guy, so... Looks like an easy helm here. I would be surprised if you picked anything else. Yeah, Jag, you should keep an eye on things. They're looking to shorten game lengths. He said in the Lord Discord something about that. They didn't specify how. They just said they want to get games down to like 30 minutes or so, right? So we've just gotta pray. Ooh. But for now, knockout is our only salvation for short games. Okay, a couple of helms on the field. Looking good. Contract for Jitch. Let's see if either of our win streakers fall here. And one of them will fall because they hit each other. Oh dear. Very diverse meta. Yo, Scabbers, what's up, man? Hypermock looking really good right now. Only player really running away with anything here, and I think it's down to this IO. The IO impact is huge right now. There's the Ench 2, guarantees IO 2 every round. Hitting a decent amount of interest here as well. His Econ, if he can complete this streak, will be in a very good position. Can the Hobgun do it? The AoE, the splash. Oh, that's so close, but it's not enough. It counts as a draw. She died from the burn, it counts as a draw. Wow. So, despite losing his streak, at least he didn't lose any health there, but that is definitely not ideal for the man. Definitely not. Econ looking good though. Penka also on 50. Yo, baby Roshan, what's up, man? Looks like he will take this one. So build breakdown here, we've got the fun meta starting with all of these brute boards. You know, Druid Alliance early game, Heartless interestingly enough, you don't see it much anymore. Healer being thrown in with the Warlock here, not bad early. Warlocks will be developed late game of course. And then we have one player actually having fun and he's getting fucking smashed, boys. The Scrappy Inventor. He at least he's trying, dude. I respect it, okay? I respect this man. I respect what he stands for, what he's trying to do. Don't quite understand the 6 Scrappy when all of the units have to be Scrappy at level 6. Kind of defeats the purpose, because you may as well just have 4 Scrappy and put in something else. But you do you, buddy. The last man alive who isn't a meta slave. Quite literally, the last man. I respect him, boys. He might be losing, but I respect him. Hammers into Warlocks and add Insects. You quite literally summed up the entire semi-final, Jack. Yeah. Oh, and there was one Sin player who like did kind of okay. Yeah. I think he got second or something. Okay, interesting. We've got a Kaboom here. He is committing to these inventors. Kaboom is online, boys. We've got hot rods for everybody else. We've got 2 despite all my rages and 1 sharp pain. Penka playing in the past, taking sharp pain. Don't know if it's good anymore. Kind of hoping we see the 7 push from Draki here. He can't afford to lose many more fights. Doesn't have a great drop, unfortunately, for when he does hit 7, but I mean, he needs to put something in. I think pushing 7 and cutting down to 4 Scrappy, 3 Mage is the play, if he can find the 3rd Mage. I think that's the play here. I mean, he can't stay like this, right? He hasn't pushed 7 here. He has found the 3rd Mage. He could do it now. It would be late, but he could slam that button now, boys.
We'll make them remember our name.
He's done it. He's going to put the 3 Mage in. He's applying it to the board. Apply Cottle to the board, like Papa Grunt would say. Interesting decision to take the 2-star BH out. I don't like that. I think the 2-star BH probably higher value than one of the 1-stars there. I'd say Sniper you definitely keep. You probably want to give the Kotl the Helm though. But you probably drop Timber maybe. And you throw in the 2-star BH. He just has 1-star everything. This is not good. He needs to hit 2 stars to stabilize. I think a roll down may genuinely be warranted soon. I don't know. Doesn't feel great, although he is... No, he is doing okay here. Just a little bit more of a front line and he would be in a lot better position. Let's see what he decides to do here. He has got a free roll. He needs to find some 2 stars, and he needs to find them soon. He's going to start losing every board. He has no front line at all. Did he sell the BH? He did. He sold the BH too. I mean, I guess he wouldn't be keeping it, but at the same time, it's a direct upgrade right now. I don't know. Questionable choice potentially, but let's see if these 1-star scrappies can do much. Just for reference, his entire board is 1-star. Every single unit. Just look at this. 1-star times 7. It looks very different in contrast. Man has not hit much. Doesn't feel good. These fights are surprisingly close considering his 1-star board, so I mean, he just hits some upgrades and this turns around a lot quicker. That is a round 17 DUC on Penka's board. That is a contracted DUC. What the fuck, Penka? How the hell do you have a DUC this early? My guy. What a gamer. Wow. Let's go back to Draki, the last bastion of hope. Oh, he hit 2 outs back to back. He finds an Alchemist, very nice. And there's some progress as well on these units, that's nice. I like this, okay. The board definitely getting some sort of, you know, bit of a power spike, we'll call it. Finally a bit of a front line added to this board, which is very much needed. Yeah, still not enough on the board though. He's getting stronger, just not strong enough yet. Is that little orange toad guy a yabate Pinti? No, he's pretty good. Snapfire's pretty good. Like, actually Pog. They nerfed him because he was so good, and he's still good. Mortimer Kisses used to do so much more. Oh, she. Yo, my bad, Scab. Assume gender. Snapfire is great, although the dragon's a he, right? Mortimer. But that thing kicks ass, like genuinely. Mortimer Kisses are really, really strong, even with the nerf. Like, pre-nerf, they were fucking ridiculous, boys. But even now, they're decent. So her base attack is like a scatter shot, right? It's kind of ass. It's not terrible, but it's kind of ass. But then if you get Dragon Alliance, oh, beautiful, right? So she's 3-star. She does 5 globs. The AoE splash, 200 damage each, and they're magic damage. And they light them on fire. It's fucking amazing, right? That 200 at 3-star used to be like 450 per attack. She did 5 of them. That's affected by mage buff. That's setting them on fire. It was broken as shit. But even with the nerf, it's still strong. Even now. Big Pog. Yeah, the flame shit. Exactly. I mean, look. Where is she? Like 1 star, 2000 damage. Very good. If they're clumped up, it's really good. If they're not clumped up, it's still not terrible. My man Draki needs to make a real decision real fast. He is not looking too hot. He does get the friendly fire here, which is a very nice addition to the board damage-wise. We do like friendly fire. Very, very good. And the golems for the Inesix players, pretty standard choices. Enthrall sucks. Let's Go Crazy's kind of shit as well. It has its uses, but friendly fire is so consistently useful. Yeah, Scab, I agree. No worries, Jack. No worries, man. Cold 2 achieved. He has rolled down quite a bit here. Not as many upgrades to the board as I would have liked if I was him, but it's something. Decent progress on the timber, but still not great. Okay. Even against the Gyrocopter on Penka's board and the DUC, this man is just ace Andy over here, but clapped. Draki just needs to hit Gyro, Techies, maybe even Lich, any of those, and he's in a very nice position here, I think. Not great, Jag. Not great. We've got a general election coming up soon. Good one, Scabbers. Good one, dude. Oh my god.
I can't wait to hurt something.
The Kappa got put beforehand, dude. That looks really bad. God damn it, Scab. Look at the damage output, boys. Oof. Jitch knocked in 7th. Says he's going to try something new this game. Plays Brute Warlock and gets fucking slapped anyway. Pepe hands for Jitch, boys. My view has been a little bit biased this game because we finally have a different build. I really want to watch it. I hope you guys understand that if I click any other board, it's just Warlock, Brute, 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 Warlock, Brute, Warlock, Brute. Like, You understand, right, boys? We've got to watch this guy. He's the only one playing something different. There's there's 6, well, technically 5 now because Jitch died. 5 identical boards, and then this one crazy meta-breaking motherfucker, Draki33. My man, dude. Contract is huge right now. Yeah, no, Contract, unironically, really good right now. I think it's awesome. It's not like what it used to be, but it's still pretty damn decent. It used to be broken as shit, but it's just decent now. I like it. Look at the output on this board. Kotl's second blast will wipe the remainder. Oh, boys. Draki looking pretty good now. He has stabilized and he is coming back, although his econ definitely suffering. He's 3 away from Timber, 3 away from Clock. Pretty far off everything else. Hasn't even got a Tinker 2 yet, which is very, very rough indeed. No level 8 high roll aces as of yet. There are 3 to find. Gyro, obviously really, really good. If he finds a Bloodseeker, he should pick it up and bench it for the extra odds. Gyro is fucking huge here. Although, not the easiest thing to plug in. Definitely, you can plug it. You'd probably drop Snapfire for it at this stage, I'd say. Obviously, Techie's no-brainer. Very good in this comp. Not even a question. And Lich. Could replace the Lina. You'd lose Human, but it's worth it, I think. Very strong. Ooh. Kotl got sniped. See, this is why I like Helm on Kotl, boys. This is why. I don't know about the Helm sniper. I mean, I get the logic. It's 1 extra unit that gets 1 shot, potentially, but I just love Kotl. I really do. Molten Armor for Life Rock, Afterburn for Tai. Afterburn's the normal choice, generally. Pinkstar taking it as well. Our Nesix Gamers. Oh, feedback loop. What is this? I've never seen this taken. Vitamina. He's the only one, dude. Everything else is fucked. This man is the last bastion of hope. Anyhow, if you get bored of Brexit, you can come visit us Swedes. Sure thing, Jag, buddy. Okay, Draki winning again, like all the way through to 25 here. Feeling pretty good, I think. He has stabilized very well. Wins his creep round. Doesn't get offered a tier 4. Very unfortunate. Ooh. Very close, but he does finally start to lose. 2 in a row here. Draki falling off. He hasn't hit any of the things he needs to hit here. Namely the ace high rolls. He needs to find one. Man needs to ass pull some sick RNG or he is done. And I mean sick RNG. You need some fucking prayer, my friend. Just on your hands and knees. Beg Gaben for this. It's your win condition, my friend. You need to find it. You are fucked 12 ways from Sunday if you do not find an ace, I think. This is not ideal. Oh no no. Pepe laugh. He queues into Penka. Penka with the Gyro 1, the Deuce 2, Troll 1, Huck 2. Very high value board. Wow. 4 or 5 costs everywhere. Will he survive, boys? Will he survive? One more round. He has to make it one more round here. He queues into Life Rock. Can he take this board down? Here comes the first Cottle Blast. It did get interrupted partway. Second blast is incoming now. Very poorly aimed by Cole. Did seem to hit most units, but there is not enough output here on this board. Cannot break through Life Rock's comp. Very close, but looks like he will be eliminated in 6th place. Unfortunate. Medium base follows in 5th. Pink Star about to complete a streak. Who will this man slay next? Sorry about that, boys. Someone just came into my room. I had to talk to the fam, but I am back. Hello. Multitasking is not my strong suit, friends. We are here. Nice cast, by the way. Listen, Jag. It's not my fault, man. I'm being DDoSed by the fam, alright? I'm back, boys. I'm back. Watching Deadboard playing sad music. Dude, Jag, listen, buddy. It's not my fault, man. I got distracted. It's fine, boys. We're getting into the apex of the game. It's actually exciting for a few rounds now. How is this sad music? Dude? Fine, what we got, what we got. Anyway. I don't know, it's what I normally play on stream, Jag. I've changed it. This is a bit happier now. Pinker taking 20 damage, knocked in 4th. Dude, he got fucking slapped. Okay. So 6 Warlocks are online for Life Rock now. Nobody else has the 6 Warlocks going. Of course, he has the Ruptor for the Ace effect. 3 links per cast. So this board is like peak cancer right now. This is the meta. This is it. Interesting decision to put the Octarine on the Weaver. I don't know if I like that. I really don't know if I like that. Does not feel good to me. Like, surely you want it on a Warlock unit, right? Thoughts in chat? Best of 3 finals? It is indeed, Jag. 3 games. This is game 1. He has got Insects online as well, which is pretty nice. So does Type Amok, but he has not got the 6 Warlocks, only the 4. I nearly said 3 then. He only the 4 Warlocks, so he only gets 2 links as opposed to 3 per cast. Why is the final 7 people? Someone didn't show up. Scab. He thought there was a break, and we couldn't wait any longer. Look at all these spiders on the board, dude. They're on steroids. Look at this shit, dude. The troll buff. Now you got it, dog. There you go. Opportune or anyone else yet? No, I agree. Dude, look at that. 6 Warlocks is just too strong. You can't break through it. Type of Mock takes another big hit, and he is knocked. What made Warlocks back into the meta? Everything else being nerfed. Mages got nerfed. And the ability, yeah. The healing from an Essex is gone. And people were like, oh hey, healing's pretty good. Oh right, they also, yeah, they changed this. They changed this. Scab. Not Scab, sorry, Jag. So now the link duration increases per level. Although they lowered the amount healed slightly to compensate, but it's broken as shit. They also buffed Witch Doctor. It's now a 10-second cooldown, not 15. Which is very, very nice. Makes Witch Doctor very, very good again. Imagine winning with this. Scab. It's okay, man. No Flamerino, my friend. No Flamerino. Looks like he's gonna win. Based on this, I don't think the 4 Warlocks can keep up with the 6. It's just not possible. You should know Pink Star. He plays in my cups a lot. I don't know who Life Rock is. Not a clue. Got new players coming into the scene, boys. PogChamp. Pink Star's been around for the whole thing, though. He's always the guy that makes me wait, dude. Pepe hands. He is indeed, Jag. He is indeed. And that's it. Round 35 not reached. 6 Warlocks. Just smacks down 4 Warlocks. Here we go. It's that easy, boys. It's that easy. It is that easy. Okay, we will get underway with the first game of the 2 semi-final games. Looks like we've got 2 Hobgun players and 6 NS6. Nice to see Hobgun getting some representation. So it'll be interesting to see just how well the Hobgun players hold up against the NS6. Things feel fairly balanced right now, but we'll see if that's actually the case. Natalie, very, very good player playing Hobgun, so solid chance Hobgun does well this game. Yo, Unama TV, what's up? Got an early 2-star Enchantress for Yakosh here. If he finds the Druid pair, this could be pretty big. Yo, Arts, what's up, man? Art, you're in this game, aren't you? Yeah, you are. What up, man? Good luck, dude. Oof, not the best item choices here for Yakosh. I mean, opts for the Blightstone, interesting. I'm personally quite the fan of just taking a Vibe Booster half the time. You can also take the Brooch there. The Brooch is pretty good. If you go into something like Scrappy's, it's like best in slot for Tinker. Looking at the shop today, okay, Tinker is out, so Scrappy Mage probably quite dead. Lich gone as well. Arc Warden's out for today. PA gone for Assassin players. 2 Knights are gone for Knight players. We're missing Tide as well. An Axe is gone for any Brute boards, but still playable completely. Interesting. Okay, let's see how that jail affects this game. Players will have to adapt somewhat. I have a feeling we'll still see 6 Mage. Even without Lich, I think it's still pretty strong. This jail is shit. Nah. Your mage forcing is being denied. So is your knight gameplay. Looking at the jail again real quick. Only the 1 Warlock is gone, which is Mr. Warlock. So you could play 6 Warlocks, honestly. I feel like 6 Warlocks is pretty playable. I mean, everything you want is in, especially SF. SF is very, very strong right now, since the buff. They gave him his old range back with his ult, which is really good. Alright, so round 4, first PvP round coming up. Let's have a quick breakdown of the items. Natalie with a contract. Pretty good. Double chainmail here. Got a chainmail here. Double chain here. A helm for Royal. We'll get back to the items in a minute. The fighting has begun. Looking like quite a close one. Very close one. I think... Oh, the helm. The helm! It will be the difference maker, and Royal will win. Very, very close fight, but 0 HP loss is not a bad thing for medium base over here. Like, he's probably quite happy. Just as happy as the guy who won, no doubt. It's a free reroll. Okay, so back to finish breaking down the items. It looks like we've got another player with Helm. And nobody else with anything really crazy, just the odd chainmail here and there. Nobody hit anything too crazy. Natalie with the contract and the couple helms, obviously. Probably the best things to come out of that round. That set of rounds, rather. And the chainmails, of course. So, some players are pushing 4 here. Only 2 have opted to remain on 3. Royal hitting the interest point here. Now, he did lose that first... No, he didn't. He won it. Interesting. So he won the first round, but because he has a helm, he feels fairly strong, I imagine. Helm Ogre 2. He's feeling confident enough in his board to go for the interest and stay level 3. Lucky for him, he did queue into the other level 3 player, so not punished for going for interest and not leveling here. We'll see how that one goes.
Anyone who stands in my way will burn!
So he's level 4 now. Everybody else in the lobby is 5. He's the only player hitting interest again. So economy-wise, he's looking really good, but if he starts to lose now, he will get punished. You could argue that this is quite greedy. He could have... See, he pre-levels now, but he could have pre-leveled prior to this and X9'd, although he had nothing to put in. Looking again, he would have had nothing to put in, yeah. Without going down to like 8 gold, 7 gold, you know. He couldn't have X9'd and had a 5th unit, so this was the best play to keep his interest alive, but... I mean, does he not value his board enough? I mean, there's an argument for going for the win and ignoring the interest a little bit, right? Because win streak is worth so much gold, but I guess he doesn't value his board strength that much right now. With Ogre 2, I might, honestly. I would have probably leveled there and tried to win, but... This man doesn't believe in his Ogre 2. Okay, so he's hit a pretty good 5th drop here. I mean, he's got the Druid pair, 3 mage. This is like the basic sort of Druid mage start, right? You got the tree and the NP, the 3 mage buff. This is not weak at all. For the round we're on, this is pretty good. I mean, round 7, this looks pretty scary. The helm on the Ogre, especially, helping out there as well. And of course, now Ogre is a brute as well. So now we get a 2 brute buff as well. This could potentially be one of the best level 5 boards that you could probably build. Hitting some very good tags here with some very good units. Definitely something to be aware of, I think. Because this is quite the board. So more 2-stars being completed. People's board's starting to look a lot stronger now. Only 2 players win streaking currently, although medium base is doing quite well in the health department. He's 1 and 3, but he's actually tied for 2nd place on health. That's very interesting. This man has achieved something very, very, very curious here. Doesn't make a lot of logical sense, but he's doing it, so fair enough. We've got a perfect loss streak for Art, and we've got a perfect win streak for Obi. So we'll see how those go. Or Ob High, I guess.
You were never going to take Mama Eve's place.
Looks like he will lose again to the tree. So this is how he's doing it right now. The man's 1-4 with 95 health. This is very impressive. He's barely losing every time. We'll be securing the 5-0 and are the 0-5. So these perfect streaks are quite good. We have a 4-1 coming up behind though, so this is, you know, not a bad streak still. Just a little bit behind in terms of net worth. We'll be having a very, very good start here. Really good econ game as well. Let's see who he gets put up against. Okay. How strong does this board look in comparison? This board's definitely not weak. The triple warrior frontline, all 2-star, including the Pudge with chainmail. It's going to be hard to work through.
I'll see you rise. Let the warriors watch as their friends die. Let's teach these people a thing or two about cruelty. Trust in me and be rewarded. I need to find that out. You people are useless.
Ooh. And the streak is ripped away from him in such a dramatic fashion, taking 8 damage. Medium base winning his, so he's now 2-4 and almost health leading. Amazing. Okay, we got our talents coming out. So our Hobgun players, we have Fire Break for Natalie, usually the standard choice, so I'm not surprised. This one, however, is a curious decision, burning down the house for Royal. I don't often see that, so that's curious for sure. For the Essex players, Art is taking Rejuvenating Ritual, which is a pretty standard pick, I think, and the other standard pick would be Brawl Bruiser, which the other 5 have opted for.
Trust in me and be rewarded. I love watching them live.
Opting for the Arcane Boots. Nothing of that pack was overly valuable to the Assassin player. You could argue maybe you could take Contract and splash Bloodbound for a bit, but nothing too crazy for him there. Natalie getting a 4-star, interesting. I don't weight 4-star very highly, but maybe I'm going to be wrong and proven wrong after this game. Got a couple Aegises coming out. It's like another couple Helms have been acquired. Royal now with 2 Helm of the Undyings. Wow, that is something. Let's check that board out.
We're not losing to a bunch of treehogs. Take out their druids. I'll inspire you to greatness. Catch! Take 'em out!
I don't see him losing that easily now. Double Helm. It's fairly strong. I mean, he should just have a pretty good clear path through to 15. Bar any crazy shenanigans. He has the option to go for 4 prims here. Looks like he'll take the 4 prims, maybe? No? He could drop a mage and just play... Well, he could drop Lena and just play Tiny for 4 prims. That's definitely a misplay. He has 4 mage, so You drop this Lina, you put in the tiny. Full primordial buff, boom. Really good position at that point.
It'll take more than some giants.
I definitely don't like the fact that he kept the Lina in. Well, this board should still be fairly strong, purely because of the double helm on really strong units for this stage of the game. And now IO as well, of course. Yep, Treant just rolling everything. Wow. It was a close one, but he does take it. Okay, 2 players starting to streak here. Art and medium base. The economy's not looking fantastic across the board here. Natalie down on 59 health and has a real bad econ here. I mean, I think some of that's due to overflowing. Yeah, we will see some of that being fixed and back up to 30. But still, if you're this low on health, you're wanting to be like at 50 gold about now, right? This is not an ideal position for her to be in. Although, the board is looking pretty strong now. Nice tags across the board. The contract getting pretty good value with the Ogre 2. Nat probably hoping to stabilize here. And with a board like this, she should stabilize.
All that armor's gonna do is buy you a few more seconds to live.
I'm still weak. I won't be strong until I hit Treat LD or TB2. I mean, you're not that weak though, right? I mean, you've still got a lot of 2-stars on the board. Compare that to this guy up here. I mean, the double helm is carrying him, but still. You're not like overly... I know you're not like stupidly strong, but you're not weak by any stretch. And that tree just seals it, I think. So economies, Yakush not looking hot, I have to say. Everybody else, relatively level. The only streaker remaining is R at the moment. Mr. Royal has... I don't know what's happened here. I'm very confused. It looks like he sold his IO and put in the tiny. Now losing two druids and not attaining 4 primordials. I'm very confused here. Okay. I think he may have mispressed. That can't have been intentional. Very confusing. Still maintaining 4 mages as well. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Oh, he hits the razor. And something. So let's look at the talents for our Hobgun players. They both take Implosion. Pretty staple choice. It's good damage. Most people opting for Sharp Pain here. One player taking Despite All My Rage. You can take it. It's not a terrible choice. But Sharp Pain is usually the staple decision in this bracket. Purely because the double damage is really, really good. And it synergizes later on when you get the damage dealt is converted to healing for your Underlord and the Summon, and also you can get it so that it targets 2 targets instead of 1. So it all synergizes quite well if you take this one on round 15, which I imagine is the game plan for these players. Okay, so Royal losing to Wolves, medium base also. That's a yo from me. Missed the other one. Everybody else is comfortably beating Wolves here. Let's check these items out. So we've got a second helmet, it looks like, unless I'm miscounting. Nope, second helm for Doggearth. Blade Mail here for medium base. I think the Aegis is new on this board.
Thanks.
Whoa, that made me jump. Sorry if that was loud. That made me jump. Deep Dog with the raid. Wow. Thank you for the raid, Deep Dog. Okay, that scared the shit out of me, boys. Oh. Yeah, thank you, Deep Dog. Appreciate it, man. Welcome, everybody.
You will know pain.
Hey, thank you, Deep Dog.
We must all make sacrifices.
There should be some good games today.
Destroy the druids.
Yo, Ziggy, what's up, dog?
Don't deal with the brutes, we'll have a problem.
Scared by your own alert. Hey. It's not my alert, Repents, okay? I'm just casting on this channel for this tournament. So I've just installed their alert box today. This is the first alert that's come up that's made a noise, and it was louder than I was ready for. I also didn't know what sounds they've picked for the alerts, so that was that was a bit of a spook. But we're okay, boys. We're okay. Whew. Thank you very much for the raid, Deep Dog. Appreciate it, man. Alright, let's get back into focusing on the game here. So, looks like Natalie's stabilized pretty well. Hit a second contract. Comfortably pushing levels. Half of the lobby on 7, half of it on 6. One player pushing 8 down here. Looks like he needs that immediate board strength. He's sacrificing some economy to do so. Probably a bit alerted by his health dropping to 52. He's queued into the assassin player. Let's see if he gets griefed. That is a Nyx 3. Well, there's not a whole lot of damage on this assassin board. So I don't think we're going to be too scared here. Great Mirana ult there. Fantastic. But looks like he will win this pretty comfortably. Very competitive lobby at the moment. Art actually losing his streak to Royal here. Oh dear god, that's loud. Oh my god. Okay, that is so loud. I mean, thank you for the follows, but god, that's loud. Okay, they need to turn that off. You're all doing it on purpose, aren't you? I have no idea what these alerts are. Holy shit, please.
We won't be killed so easily.
What is a dragon compared to a demon? There's no escaping me. Save the dragon corpses, they're a fine delicacy. Kill the humans.
Okay. I was just sorting out the alert box stuff. Oh my god, that was scary. Yeah, we're back, boys. Alright. Natalie, win streaking now. Again, economy has been hit somewhat, but level 8 push stabilizes the board. At the point of 50 health, you're probably valuing your health a little bit more than your gold. Has hit a level 8 troll, interestingly enough.
Ready to wipe 'em out?
So while we've got a moment to talk real quick, guys, how is everybody doing today? Hope you're all doing well. People from the raid, etc.
Help the district.
For all those people that just followed, by the way, thank you. You may have given me a heart attack, but thank you. Appreciate it. Doing good, playing bad. All good, man. That's how it goes. Okay, so talent choices on 20 here. We got a Hobgun players taking friendly fire. It's a lot of damage. No surprise here. Genuinely really, really strong. It looks like the Essex players are mostly taking Golem. We have one Enthrall choice. That's a very hot take. I'm not used to seeing Enthrall anymore. Usually everybody takes Golem. It's very good. Curious decision to take Enthrall. We'll see if it pays off. He is health leading, so he's doing something right.
I love having giants on my team. Time to get large, boys.
Not the best choices for the round he's on. Oh, it's Natalie, never mind, she's on. Looks like she opted for the mechanism. Not a terrible item, in all honesty, but probably not like the most ideal choices offered there. So, perfect econ achieved again, 50 gold. Most people at the same area there. Everybody 8 except for Yakush. Royal has dipped into his interest somewhat, but he is also 8. Looking fairly stabilized here. 4 Prim 6 Mage is online. To break down the boards, we have got one Assassin player who hasn't quite hit 6 yet. We have a Savage board. Very interesting choice from Nat. Wonder what this will transition into, if anything. We've got the 4 Heartless boards. 2 Heartless boards. We've got some Brutes, you know. The usual stuff. Another 4 Heartless Hunter. We've got a level 8 Troll Warlord, yes. Machine Elf Steve. And another major Brute board at the bottom here. Very interesting combination by Yakush, I have to say. I'm assuming the Brutes will get cut and it'll be a full Mage board when available, but right now, making do with what they have, I guess. On a 5 loss streak though, not looking good. Down at 20 health on 21. No Aegis in sight. This could be the first loss, the first death of game 1. It is very, very possible. Natalie now on a 6 win streak, almost at 7 for the gold glowing effect. Has pushed 9 on 22 here. Interesting decision. So wants to maintain and secure this streak. Has dumped pretty much all of her gold into pushing 9. Obi has done the same here. He's all-inning because he has no health and no Aegis. Respectable choice. Looks like he's going to play 3 Hunter, 4 Heartless. 2 scaled, 2 scrappy. Interesting, okay. Let's go back to Natalie's board. So, recovered back up to 30 gold. Not in a terrible position, economy-wise. Is win streaking and is level 9. So that's a pretty good spot for her to be in. Items aren't the best, unfortunately. If she had a Mask of Madness on 20, she would have like a real good shot right now at just winning every board. Mask control is huge. But still, I mean, this is not a bad board, right? This is still a very, very strong board. She shouldn't have too many issues. It's just not as perfect as it could be. But that's RNG, I guess. Still, there's the 7 win streak. With that win streak achieved, 1 more win. That's an extra 4 gold on that 1 win, plus the prior wins had their bonus gold as well. So it kind of makes up for the gold deficit from sort of pushing 9 there, spending down. Also pushes her towards health lead position as well. Definitely the right timing. Natalie very good at making those judgment calls, it seems. Timed it very well. Very, very good transition. and she's playing 39 gold here, so she's x9. If she wins the round, she'll get 4 interest instead of 3. Obviously, she's wanting to win this one. I mean, she's gonna complete her streak if she does. So, winning this round is pretty huge for Natalie right now. Queuing into a fairly developed board, but I don't think Natalie's board should have any real troubles. Although that is a Mask of Madness Lifestealer, and the Spirit Bear is denying a lot here. The Troll Warlord was immediately cut out of the game. With the Troll Warlord gone, it's going to be a tight one, but there is every chance. Oh, the Spirit Bear doing work again. It has been chickened. Looks like Natalie will take this one. It's looking very close. Yep, it was close, but Natalie did take it. Win streak secured, 4 interest as well. That net worth is going to skyrocket. It's going to be crazy. Natalie playing a perfect game at the moment. I mean, this is really, really good. Oh, there's the Troll Warlord pair and the Lone Druid pair. X9ing again. Good interest, good economy game. Looks like Medium Base has decided to roll down here. He's pretty much gone all in. He's 1 off of AM3, 3 off of this, 3 off of this, 2 off of this, and 1 off of the 2-star TA. On the upside, he has hit the 6 sins finally. He definitely struggled before, as we saw. Not the best items for an assassin board, I have to say. 25 could give him a mask, could give him a moon shard. The prospects of this board would definitely go up. Yo, Lewis, what's up, man? Thank you, buddy. So despite the trash items, the assassin board still seems to be winning, which is nice. Natalie losing to it, but luckily not when the streak was up, so Natalie not too affected by this, just missing out on the 1 interest gold there, because she was X9ing. Not a terrible position to be in, honestly. Like, that loss isn't great, but it's not terrible. Natalie's still health leading. Very, very good in the terms of net worth. This assassin board could be quite scary though. If he hits his outs by 26, he hits something to survive a bit longer. He has a few more rounds, he maybe finds some of his other outs. He hits a good item on 25. I mean, the prospects are decent for this assassin player if he can hit the stuff. This is like crunch time now. So it looks like we have Afterburn taken for both Hobgun players. As for the Nessex gamers, we have a few Transfusions and a few Phantom Pains. Pretty even split on that. Both are very viable, so I'm not surprised. So Yakush down at 3 health, no Aegis, definitely sweating. Interesting time to push the level. I believe I just saw him push a level. Not entirely sure what that was about, because it is creeps. And he was going to get level up from the round XP here anyway. Maybe the man is panicking, didn't quite notice. It happens to the best of us. Sometimes you do get scared.
Scream for me. I brought more friends.
Okay. Let's see what items trickle in. Ooh, very good options for Yakush here, wow. What a selection. So he took Moonshard. We got Daedalus here, Friends and Family for Royal, although he's only on 17 gold, so that's a bit of a push. Let's see what the Assassin player got. This is the main one to look at. Looks like he got a Skull Basher. Not the best offensive item, I have to be honest, but it's better than nothing, I guess. As a BH. Okay. Another BH. He has to make a decision here. What's he going to cut? He is overflowing currently. You probably cut the... I'd cut the AMs, honestly. He's cutting the BH. Okay. He's still got this on the board. It looks like he's selling that. I don't value AM3 that highly. I'd probably sold the AMs there. I definitely have kept the Queen. The H3 can be quite decent as well. But I definitely would have kept the Queen of Pain. I know you're 2 off, not 1 off, but Queen of Pain 3 is a very strong unit. Especially on an Essex board with the extra buff from the demon. Because the Brill Bruiser is a demon, so definitely does help. Oof. Assassin board not doing well here. Okay. So Yakush barely beating Royal. He is going to survive despite the 3 health. Natalie defeated R. So Natalie comfortably health leading right now. Everybody else taking quite a beating. Damn. Everyone looking at quite a dangerous health level here. Natalie the only one with a little bit of a buffer. Natalie has pushed 10. Sacrificing economy to do so again. Although the board looking fairly complete at level 10. A lot of 1-stars, unfortunately, but the tags are there. The units are pretty good. There's a mask troll. So the mask was achieved by Natalie on 25. Very important hit, for sure. We've now got the IO as well. So the IO tether onto this is going to be very, very huge. We have a 4-staff for the IO. Very useful. So there is going to be some decent value for this 4-staff now. I was worried that the 4-staff wasn't going to get much value in the game, but seems like it will. Very clever decision, I have to say. That is a Bloodseeker 3 with Helm. It is immediately getting targeted down. It's doing a decent chunk of damage now, but it's immediately dead. That doesn't feel very high value to me. I'm not sure if I'd suicide it like that if I was that player. Look at the damage coming in from Hobgun here. It's such a good ability. Don't think it's going to be enough, however. The fight is looking fairly close. Unfortunately, Nat's carries are down, and it looks like Nat will lose to Earth here. Taking 12 damage. Yakush knocked in 8th. Old taking him out. Oh, that's the troll too. Natalie. That's semi-high roll, you have to be honest. There's also a Witch Doctor. I think you take the Witch Doctor over the Shadow Shaman. Maybe not like immediately, but when you push your Warlocks towards 2-star, then you probably make the switch. Shadow Shaman's a very good splash unit, currently being played for the 2 trolls only, although it is a very, very strong unit just to splash on the board. It is a, at 2-star, 6-second disable every 8 seconds on a single unit. On the right target, that can win you the fight. Definitely a good investment, I have to say. For 3 gold, it is a very good unit to have. So the 4-staff, that was huge. The 4-staff just pushed the Void into Africa there. And then it got doomed. Wow. The Void just unable to do anything. That was crazy. Natalie dealing 17 damage to Royal. Earth taking 12 from base. Art losing his Aegis. And Old taking 16 from OB. So, danger zone for a lot of players here. So Yakush is out. We have Royal in a dangerous spot. We have still got an Aegis here for Earth, so he's not completely done. He has got a lifeline here. Old needs to roll down. This is very greedy. Sitting on 42 gold on 29. He's 9 health, no Aegis. He could die here, but it looks like he's going to greed to try and get to 30. He could get punished really bad here, like really bad. Let's see what happens. Is he overestimating his board strength? He queued into Natalie. Oh, he got the Ghost of Natalie. Natalie, one of the strongest boards in the game. At Troll 2 right now. Although Natalie fucked up the IO. The IO just tethered to the Pudge on the Ghost board. It didn't tether to the Troll Warlord. So that could be the difference maker. Although I don't think it's going to matter too much. That is still a Troll Warlord with Mom. I mispositioned. I can see that. You may have actually gifted this guy. Yeah, you just took 20 from medium base. Royal knocked out in 7th by Obi. And Natalie's misposition there may have just saved Old here. He greeded very hard and wasn't punished. If Natalie didn't misposition, the Ghost may have knocked him and punished him for greeding. But it looks like he will make it to 30, so the greed has paid off. He can now get 5 interest here. and then roll down, potentially even just push to 10. His roll down prospects don't look amazing. I mean, he's not got that many outs. He may just level and put the sniper in, honestly. It's not a bad drop. Either way, Natalie now in a dangerous position as well. That one missed position could have maybe cost her the game, or a few placements at least. That just goes to show, one small mistake in a lobby like this can cost you everything. That one little error. It's very, very terrifying. Ooh, we have a Slark 3 on bases board here. So if he gets a Mask of Madness here, he's in a real good spot. He didn't throw the round, interestingly enough. So he's looking for tier 4s. Probably like a Moonshard for that Slark would still do a decent job. Although if I was this guy, I would have thrown that round 10 out of 10 times to try and get a Mask. Because Mask of Madness on a Slark 3 is basically a game-winning unit. Like, straight up his win condition, I think. So let's see what he finds. As we know, items are very important to assassin boards. Looks like he does find 2 tier 3s, but they're not the tier 3s he wants. He'd probably take the Moonshard here. It's not a bad hit at all. It's not a mask, but it'll do. That's the Moonshard for the Slark 3. Now this is a fairly terrifying unit. There's the AM3 achieved. Very nice hit. And Queen of Pain progress. Did he have a Brood on the bench that he just sold? I would probably value the Brood over this Weaver 2. Like a Brood 1 is probably better, personally. Anyway, let's check out Obi. So he's still on 30 gold. He's, you know, he's not greeding, I wouldn't say, but he feels comfortable enough to start this. His board is pretty much end game. It's completed. He just needs upgrades on the stars. Board looking pretty good, honestly. This is a winning board. Like, just a couple more upgrades and I can see this winning. So he queued into Natalie. Probably not the board Natalie wanted to hit. The troll got pulled out real fast there. That's not good. Didn't get to do a lot, although it did do a fair amount, as did Bristle. Knocked in 6th by Old here. Looking like a very close fight between Natalie and Obi. Nobody's going to die this turn. The troll was resurrected by the IO, but wasn't enough for Natalie to win, although enough for Natalie to survive. So top 4 secured for Natalie. Earth knocked in 5th. So we have our top 4 for game 1. Any position in the top 4 is not a bad one. If you win game 2, you're probably feeling pretty good about yourself. So top 4, not a bad place to be for sure. Remembering this is a linear point system, 2 games, top 4 move to the final. So not a bad place to be at all. Obi probably feeling very confident right now. His board is very, very strong. He is this enables him to greet some econ. Okay, so he queued into the assassin board. This is probably not a great matchup. Let's check out the other fight, because someone is going to die this turn. No Aegis involved here. So either Natalie or Old are going to get knocked here. It's the Hunter board versus the... I don't know what to call this. Let's call it good stuff, because it's basically like the old good stuff boards. Oh no, the Troll 2 getting stunned. The Troll 2 getting stunned, and that probably signifies the end for Natalie here. Knocked in 4th place. Taking that chunk of 20 damage earlier, definitely showing some cost here. 20 extra health right now, maybe if it was just 10 more from not losing as hard, maybe. Because I don't know if Natalie won that board with different positioning earlier, but definitely took less than 20 damage. And very potentially could have lived there. Maybe he dies before her next turn. Could have been a placement. Either way, 4th place, still a good finish. We have our top 3. So we've got a level 8 player versus 2 level 10s. Obviously the level 8 board is the assassin.
I will not die so far from the temple steps.
Okay, so the assassin queued into Old's Ghost. So it's the Hunter board against technically another Hunter board, right? They're both hunted in a way, although Obi has opted for the Deadeye combination, which I think is really, really strong personally. He's also splashing a DK2, interestingly enough. I think you can plug DK2 into anything at this point. It's a really, really good unit, even after the nerf. Looks like the Deadeye board will reign supreme. No, it won't. Never mind. I completely misjudged that. It's so close, but the Anesix of Old's board will beat the Deadeye board. So the normal Hunter's actually winning. Very, very barely, but looks like it has been done. And the Assassin did beat the Ghost, so looks like we got a bit of a power triangle going on here, boys. I have to say. Because I'm pretty sure he lost to the Deadeye board earlier, so... Obi beats Base, Bates beats Old, and Old beats Obi. It's a power triangle, boys. It's like Pokemon, PogChamp. Let's see who gets who. Opponent RNG is a massive deciding factor here in the final placements. Looks like the Assassin will get the board he should be able to beat, and Obi hits the Ghost of the board he should lose to. But he did just hit an upgrade, so we'll see. Things could go a bit differently. Assassins are a very RNG comp, so the RNG could be a huge factor. Looks like the Slark will get completely shut down, although I think he still wins. Yeah, looking like he will still win. Although it's fairly close. If he hits this Queen of Pain 3, he's in a lot better spot than he is right now, but he still probably wins this. Yep, he does. Close one, but he does win, dealing exactly lethal to Old here. -9. Boom. Old knocked in third. Obi losing to the normal Hunter board with his Deadeye Hunter, although it's now been knocked out. And he is perfectly cornered with barricades. Can the Assassin board break through? I don't think so. I think the Assassin just won the game for Obi. By knocking out the board that can beat him, he's pretty much secured the game for Obi here. But he gets a respectable second place. Bar some like crazy shenanigans where he gets an insane item on round 35 here, I don't think he's gonna quite manage it. He would need some crazy shit. He'd have to hit Queen 3, he'd have to hit some game-changing item. I don't think there's even one strong enough for him to beat this board now. Honestly, this board just looks way too good into an Assassin. Yo, Vitamino, what's up, man? I've been meaning to talk to you, Vitamina, by the way. Accept my Twitch friend request. Weird champ. Okay, roster offered. Interesting. This is Obi, the level 10. He takes the AC over the roster. Has nothing to put in, despite the gold he could have rolled for something. Interesting choice. I think the AC is definitely a more reliable upgrade there. Pretty good into Assassins, I imagine, as well. He could have risked it, you know, rolled down, tried to find a good 11th unit to put in. Very good chance he finds something good. I mean, really, he could have had a nice drop. But I don't think he's unhappy with AC. I think that's the point. AC is a guaranteed upgrade, so he's going to rock that. Interesting. So he's cutting the Heartless here to play Sven, so that the DKs get a buff from the Knight Ace. That's pretty smart. He also managed to find a DUC. DUC is a huge drop for this board. Into Assassins, if the DUC gets the cast off, it's really, really strong. Though it looks like it's being targeted somewhat. It's still got... it missed a lot of the targets though. That was a very weird DUC ult because of that corner was opened. Obi. Obliterated by the Assassin. He got expanded roster. Slapped in a second queen. But the Slark went nuclear. That's all it takes. It just takes one round against an Assassin board like this. One round where it RNGs you and the super carry unit doesn't get killed. And it looks like the frontline Slark was the smart choice here. It built up the stacks without jumping into the pit of death. And then it just rolled the entire board. Well positioned by medium base, I have to say. Very well played. He does take game 1 because of it. Obi, close one. He
arguably should have had that, but I think it was anyone's game. It was down to positioning at the end, I think, and a little bit of luck.